Assalamualaikum and very good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall begin in a moment. Please mark respect for our national anthem, Negaraku, and UITM official song, Wawasan Setia Warga UITM.
Bersatu kita warga UITM, kita bangsa perkasa, taat dan setiaku untuk negara, penuh semangat wajar. Kita jangan mudah terlupa pengorbanan perjuangan anak bangsa. Kita jangan mudah terleka kemajuan keamanan yang ada. Kita berterima kasih pada pemimpin-pemimpin negara. Kita rasa penuh bersyukur kerahmatan kemuliaan darinya. Kamilah pendukung pewaris bangsa, kamilah pejabat bangsa Malaysia, kamilah warga berwawasan untuk negaraku.
Assalamualaikum and very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everyone is doing great. My name is Nurul Akma Abdul Rahim on behalf of Institute of Postgraduate Studies, or known as IPSis. I would like to welcome all of you to this new postgraduate students briefing semester October 2025. It is become our privilege to have you with us today. Now we are ready to begin the proceedings of the event. We hope you will find the program we have lined up for you to be fruitful and engaging. Before we begin, I would like to invite Saudara Amir Taufik for Doa recitation.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا فيه حمدا يوافي نعمه ويكافئ مزيده يا ربنا لك الحمد كما ينبغي لجلال وجهك وعزيم سلطانك والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Ya Allah, Tuhan yang Maha Pengasih lagi Maha Penyayang. Pada hari yang penuh barakah ini, kami berhimpun dengan penuh rasa syukur bagi meraihkan kedatangan para pelajar baru pasca siswazah Universiti Teknologi Mara bagi sesi 2025. Sesungguhnya tiada daya dan kekuatan melainkan dengan izin-Mu, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, kami mohon agar Engkau limpahkan rahmat, hidayah dan inayah-Mu kepada para mahasiswa ini. Bukakanlah hati-hati mereka untuk menerima ilmu yang bermanfaat. Jadikanlah mereka insan yang cintakan kebenaran. Dan kurniakanlah kepada mereka kefahaman yang mendalam serta hikmah dalam setiap urusan pengajian mereka. Ya Allah, Tuhan yang Maha Bijaksana, kuatkanlah semangat mereka untuk menuntut ilmu di peringkat yang tinggi ini. Jauhkanlah mereka daripada sifat malas, lalai dan putus asa. Hiasilah diri mereka dengan sifat sabar, tekun, berdisiplin, berakhlak mulia dan sentiasa menghormati para pendidik serta rakan seperjuangan. Ya Allah, jadikanlah mereka antara golongan yang membawa manfaat kepada agama, bangsa dan negara. Kurniakanlah kejayaan kepada mereka di dunia serta kebahagiaan yang abadi di akhirat kelak. Ya Allah, Tuhan yang Maha Pemelihara, lindungilah mereka ini sepanjang tempoh pengajian di UiTM ini. Memudahkanlah segala urusan mereka, jauhkanlah mereka daripada sebarang musibah, fitnah, penyakit maupun perkara yang boleh menghalang perjalanan menuntut ilmu. Ya Allah, berkatilah juga para pendidik, pentadbir dan seluruh warga universiti ini. Jadikanlah mereka insan yang ikhlas dalam mendidik, tabah dalam membimbing serta sentiasa diberi kesihatan dan kekuatan untuk melaksanakan amanah ilmu. Ya Allah yang Maha mengkabulkan doa, satukanlah hati kami semua dengan ikatan ukhuwah. Permudahkanlah segala urusan pentadbiran, pengajaran dan pembelajaran di universiti ini. Serta jadikanlah UiTM terus unggul sebagai menara ilmu yang melahirkan ilmuwan dan pemimpin berwibawa. Rabbana zalamna anfusana wa illam taghfir lana wa tarhamna lanakunanna minal khasirin. Rabbana hab lana min ladunka rahmah wa hayyi' lana min amrina rasyada. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina azaban nar. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Thank you, Amir, for the dua recitation. Now, allow me to briefly explain the format of this briefing. There will be a speech from the Dean of IPSis, followed by briefings from the Head of Recruitment and Admission, Head of Academic Affairs, and Head of Academic Development, Resources, and Students. And it will be concluded with a session from UiTM Library. We will open for question and answer at the end of every briefing session. You can drop your questions in the chat box. We are extremely honored to invite the Dean of Institute of Postgraduate Studies UiTM, Prof. Dr. Hajah Zuraida Ibrahim, to deliver the welcoming remarks. Over to you, Prof.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Allahumma shalli ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali sayyidina Muhammad. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, salam UiTM di hatiku, salam Malaysia Madani. I am excited to welcome you to University Technology Mara and to our community of postgraduate scholars. To our returning alumni, thank you for your continued trust and for choosing UiTM as your premier destination for advanced education. For new members, we are pleased that you have decided to join us. Congratulations on beginning this transformative postgraduate journey. We look forward to supporting you in your pursuit of academic and professional excellence. Your enrollment as a UiTM postgraduate student aligns you with our institution's core aspiration. We are dedicated to delivering world-class postgraduate education that is globally recognized and valued by industry leaders. Central to our mission is the cultivation of a highly competent Bumiputra professional workforce equipped to excel in both the domestic and international job markets. Allow me to commence by introducing the distinguished leadership of UiTM. We are profoundly privileged to have His Majesty Yang di-Pertuan Agong as our Chancellor, a singular honor for our university. At the helm of our executive management is our Vice Chancellor, Yang Berbahagia Professor Datuk Technologist Dr. Shahrin bin Sahib alias Sahibuddin, an immensely inspiring and supportive leader. His strategic direction has been instrumental in guiding UiTM to its many celebrated accomplishments. Allow me to now introduce you to the Institute of Postgraduate Studies, or widely known as IPSis. I'm Professor Dr. Zuraida Ibrahim, Dean of the Institute. IPSis serves as the central administrative body entrusted with the governance and management of all UiTM postgraduate programs nationwide. Our comprehensive mandate encompasses the entire student life cycle, from candidate recruitment and admission to academic regulations, processes, student affairs, and the quality assurance of all postgraduate studies at UiTM. The Institute of Postgraduate Studies IPSis is located on levels 4 and 6, 26, 4, 5, 6 of Bangunan Sarjana at the UiTM Shah Alam campus. We are adjacent to the FSR Dream and near the Dewan Agong Tuanku Chancellor. So please use the provided Google Maps coordinates for guidance. We look forward to welcoming you to our office. It's also my distinct pleasure to introduce you to the core management of UiTM's postgraduate administration. This dedicated group serves as the foundational backbone for all our postgraduate programs. Allow me to present the key members. First one, we have Associate Professor Dr. Khalila bin Abdul Khalil, or Dr. Kelly, my Deputy Dean of IPSis. Next, we have Associate Professor, Surveyor, GS, Technologist, Dr. Khairul Nizam bin Taha, Head of Graduate Studies, concentrate more on the academic affairs. We have Technologist Dr. Nur Hidayah Hamza, Head of Graduate Studies, Students Development. We have Dr. Fatma Nadia bin Abdul Hamid, Head of Graduate Studies, Strategic and Academic Quality Assurance. We have Dr. Asiah Kasim, Head of Graduate Studies for Recruitment and Admissions. Following my remarks, we will have the privilege of hearing brief addresses from Dr. Nizam, Dr. Hidayah, and Dr. Asiah, who will provide further insights into their respective domains. You may rightly inquire as to why IPSis carries such substantial responsibilities. Our mandate encompasses the comprehensive administration of approximately 233 postgraduate programs, coordinated in conjunction with postgraduate offices across UiTM's extensive network. This network includes 34 campuses, 23 faculties, 9 academic centers, and 19 centers of excellence throughout Malaysia. This portfolio consists of 112 research-based programs, 104 coursework-based programs, and 17 mixed-mode programs. While managing this diverse and extensive offering is undoubtedly complex, we are unwavering in our commitment to upholding the highest standards of academic excellence and administrative support. As previously noted, the central component of IPSis mandate is the administration of postgraduate student affairs. Our objective is to provide comprehensive support to facilitate a successful and enriching academic journey for every student. To this end, we administer a robust portfolio of funding initiatives aimed to enhance the postgraduate experience. These include support for journal publications, conference attendance, academic mobility, emergency assistance, and a variety of scholarly activities, of which these funds are allocated across all faculties and campuses, enabling students to pursue valuable opportunities that contribute significantly to their academic and professional development. Furthermore, IPSis is entrusted with the coordination of scholarship offerings for postgraduate candidates, ensuring access to vital financial resources that support their studies. Dr. Hidayat will provide further explanation on this shortly. I would like to take this opportunity to share some brief key insights on the significance of postgraduate studies, coupled with essential guidance for a successful academic journey. It is critical to understand that postgraduate education represents far more than a simple extension of an undergraduate degree. It constitutes a fundamental intellectual transformation. This journey signifies a metamorphosis from being a consumer of knowledge to becoming a creator of knowledge. You will cultivate the ability to deconstruct, critique, and synthesize information, moving beyond passive acceptance to active engagement. The paramount skill you will develop is learning to ask the right questions rather than merely locating answers. Furthermore, you may be surprised to discover that this rigorous process forges immense intellectual and emotional resilience. It is a profound journey of self-discovery where you will encounter your limits and, most importantly, develop the capacity to transcend them. Furthermore, the significance of your research extends far beyond the academic sphere. It constitutes a vital contribution to our nation's intellectual capital and strategic capability. You are being equipped to become the foremost problem solvers for the critical challenges facing our society in the coming decades. In our profound hope that you will, inshallah, become the next generation of professors, researchers, and intellectuals who will elevate the nation's academic standing on the global stage and positively shape its cultural and ethical trajectory. As you embark on this journey, holding a promise to both yourself and the nation, your success will be built upon three fundamental pillars. The first is discipline, your engine for success. Discipline is the non-negotiable foundation of this endeavor. It is a driving force that will propel you through the inevitable challenges of doubt and frustration. Approach your research with professional commitment, establishing consistent and sustainable work habits. The second pillar is responsibility, your moral and professional compass. Your work does not exist in a vacuum. It is a part of a broader academic and societal ecosystem. Responsibility is the essential compass that guides your ethical conduct, ensures integrity, and fosters collaborative respect. The third pillar is the pursuit of excellence, your commitment to rigor. Excellence here is not synonymous with perfection. Rather, it is a dedicated commitment to intellectual rigor, insatiable curiosity, and the relentless pursuit of continuous improvement. Finally, this journey will challenge you like never before. There will be setbacks, but remember, you are not just writing a thesis or attending classes. You are forging your intellect and character. You are contributing to a legacy of knowledge that benefits us all. Embrace the challenge, be disciplined, be responsible, and strive for excellence. I wish you all the best in your postgraduate journey. Take care, smile always. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. Zuraida, for the warm and inspiring opening speech. Without further delay, I would like to call upon the Head of Admission and Recruitment, IPSis, Dr. Asya Kasim, for recruitment admission to deliver her briefing. Please proceed, Doctor.
Thank you very much, Puan Nurul, for chairing the session. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. Salam UiTM di hatiku. Salam Malaysia Madani. First of all, I would like to welcome all of you to UiTM as our new postgraduate students for semester October 2025. Congratulations for braving yet another learning journey in your life, for not all people have the courage to do it. Now it is my turn to share some important information from my unit, Recruitment and Admission, or Unit Pengambilan dan Kemasukan UPK. We consider ourselves in UPK as the front door or the gate to UiTM Postgraduate Studies. Hashtag kami pintu depan. Without further delay, let me introduce to all of you my team in UPK. We consist of just a small unit. I am Dr. Asiah Kasim, the head of graduate studies. And at the same time, I am also a senior lecturer from the Faculty of Administrative Science and Policy Studies. I am assisted by Puan Siti Nurul Jannah, Puan Zarul Sami, and Puan Ruhaida. Okay, here in recruitment and admission, we are responsible for all the promotion activities as part of the recruitment process up until the admission process, that is your registration. Okay, now as for promotion activities, UPK lead various promotions activities, be it online or digital promotions, and also physical promotions such as education fair and expo. Either we organize it or we participate in promotional events organized by other parties. Our very strong promotion brand under IPSis include IPSis Bus, where we collaborate with UiTM radio channel UFM, okay, with some sharing sessions on air. We have various slots. Okay, Kembara Sarjana e-Pursuit, we travel across all UiTM campuses to meet the final year students to promote postgrad program through special route without have to go through the hassle to fill up application forms and also buying BSN PIN number. All right, we also have PG4U, PG exhibitions where we invite all faculties to showcase their PG programs, and also IPSis at Agency, IPSis at Industry, our initiative to engage with the industry to promote not just postgraduate programs, but also exploring opportunities, okay, for scholarship offerings for UiTM postgraduate students. We also actively involved in education fair organized by the MQA, by STAR, and also the Ministry of Higher Education, Jom Masuk You. Now you can share with your family and friends who perhaps wants to enroll next semester to join our promotion to get free PIN number. We also welcome any one of you who would like to invite IPSis to do a promotion or engage with your organization. Okay, for application process, we also provide the BSN PIN number, all right? We verify the entry requirements and qualifications, and we work closely with the faculty, campus, and also the Center of Excellence on this. Now, please take note, any applications to change program, to change mode of study or change campus are still under the admission process here with us in UPK if you have not registered as student. But once you have registered and your student status has been activated, these will become the academic processes. Hence, you need to fill up a specific form and the application must be approved by the Faculty Postgraduate Academic Committee meeting. Okay, and as for offer letter, after the faculty has approved your application, we are the one who will generate the offer letter. So please make sure your offer letter has no errors such as your name, the program code, your ID, your IC, and so forth. Yeah. Please bear in mind the offer letter for research programs will only appear the campus of program owners such as UiTM Shah Alam, UiTM Puncak Shah Alam, and so forth as the program owner. So this is for administrative purposes as we have not obtained the approval to insert the research location in the offer letter. But don't worry, all the academic processes will still be handled by the campus if you choose the campus as your research location. Now, for registration, we provide the registration link and you must make sure that all required documents submitted to the faculty. Some faculty may require you to submit the hard copy. For health declarations, only full-time students are required to submit it. Okay, and also please take note, yeah, right? Registration as student may not necessarily mean that you have registered the courses for this semester. This is the case for coursework student. You must register the courses in accordance with your study plan. We have cases students did not register the course and the students cannot sit for final examination, right? Please pay the fees within the due date. For failure to do that may result in the revocations of your student status. But you may apply for fee deferment should you need more time to pay. You must also apply this deferment within the due date as well. After you have registered, you must activate your student portal and please upload your photo and update your details such as your email address, your phone number, and so forth. All right. And student portal is a platform for you to register costs, to generate your bill and many other things. Hence, it is important for you to activate it in the first place. And if you have any changes in your details, you may also need to update that in your student portal. Now, talking about the UITM management learning system, okay. Now, for UFuture, right, we are using UFuture here in UITM. It is also closely linked to student portal and the SIMS academic, okay, academic system for all the processes on academic. So for coursework students, UFuture is the place for you to access learning materials, engage in learning activities, click class attendance, do assessments, fill up the entrance and exit survey, as well as SUFO, the survey feedback for lecturers. And for research student, UFuture is the platform for you to join the Research Skills Seminar RSS, which will be further elaborated and explained by Dr. Hidayah shortly. And you will need to fill ReSUFO for you to fill out, the survey feedback for supervisors. All right. Now, as for student card is not under IPSis. Yeah? So the faculty will be informed by the Infotech unit if your student card is ready for you to collect from your faculty or from your campus or even from your Center of Excellence if you registered under COE. Right. So I have mentioned just now that you need to activate your student portal. If you have not done it, please do so. We also provide the guideline to do it in IPSis website. Now, for those of you who do not know how to activate your UITM email, there is a guideline also provided for you via mail.uitm.edu.my. I'm not sure whether you have come across the frequently asked questions, which is also available on the same page of the registration link. We have provided the answers to common questions posed to us every time. So this is perhaps among the concerns that you have. So feel free to look at it. Now, please also frequently visit IPSis website as we have abundance of information for you. IPSis Padlet is your go-to. Alright, so information like academic calendar where all the due dates of the important academic processes are provided, and also information of programs and many other stuffs. Okay. Now, on top of that, in IPSis website, we also have the form and download. If you want to apply for deferment of semester, you want to apply special leave or forms pertaining to appeal, all right, revocations of status or appeal to reinstate the status of student, all right, including downloading the academic regulations and process and procedures for you to refer to. Under the current student menu, okay, in website of IPSis as well, you can find the new postgraduate student guidelines. All right. Of course, for visibility of UiTM postgraduate programs, I would like you to follow all our social media platforms. We love to share the latest information and activities here. Okay, so before I conclude my presentation, I want you all to know that IPSis briefing is an ice-breaking session. Your faculty or your campus usually will organize its own briefing session for a more focused and targeted information, such as postgraduate activities at faculty level, the schedule of classes, and so forth. In addition, I also would like you to fill up the survey form. All right, I appreciate that if you could filled up the survey form later to help us improve the promotions and engagement activities. The link is available in the chat box. We also have a live chat via IPSIS website for you to drop any inquiry. All right. And as a final remark from UPK, let your pursuit of knowledge be guided by humility and respect, for true learning begins not with a question, but with courtesy. The highest degree you will earn is not just a testament to what you know, but to the grace with which you seek it and the integrity with which you apply it. The foundations of learning is respect. The fruit of learning is character. Let your scholarship be the bridge between the two. With that, all the best in your postgraduate journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Asia, for the introductory briefing. It was crucial for new students who may be very new to UiTM system. You may drop any questions pertaining to Dr. Asia's briefing in the chat box. Now, without wasting our precious time, I will proceed to the next session, a briefing on the academic rules and regulations by the Head of Graduate Studies Academic of IPSIS, Associate Professor Surveyor, just GSTS Dr. Khairul Nizam Taha. Over to you, Dr. Nizam.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good morning everyone. Thank you for joining us today. So first of all, I would like to congratulate all of you to study in UiTM. Thank you again for choosing UiTM. So today I would like to brief on the academic rules and regulations with respect of the academics. Okay, this is my outline today. So I will cover on the registrations, the fees, student status, the academic application, program structure, assessment, exam results, student academic application, conversion master degree to PhD, annual report, research progress report, awards, and academic calendar. Okay, so this is the IPSIS management in UiTM. So we lead by Prof. Dr. Hajjah Zuraida Ibrahim. He's our dean. And then we have the one deputy dean, Associate Professor Dr. Khalilah Abdul Khalil. And then we have 4 heads in IPSIS. So the academic lead by me. and then we have the Dr. Hidayah, lead on the academic development and resource student, and then Dr. Fatima, lead on the strategic planning, academic quality, and then Dr. Asia, lead on the recruitment and admissions. Okay, so this is academic teams. So this is under my department, under my units. So we have one assistant registrar, and then we have 2 senior executive officer, and then we have 1 senior clerk and 4 clerk. Okay, so if you have any matters, any issues on the academic matters, then you can refer and you can just email us, and then we, inshallah, we will respond all of and resolve all the problems. Okay, so this is the registrations. So all of you must remember, you must register the course. Of course, first you need to register as a student in UiTM, and then the next step you need to course registration. So this is very important for you in order to make sure you didn't get the status dismissed. Okay, so every semester, okay, at the beginning of the semester, you must do the course registration. So according to the study plan. So of part-time, you must refer with your study mode, whether part-time or full-time, then you follow whatever courses that offered on the study plan. Okay, the course registration, of course, we have the due date. You must refer to our academic calendar. You can find the academic calendar in our website, IPSis website. And then if you need to add or drop of courses, so also must be done within the stipulated time. So you must refer the academic calendar, which I will explain later. Okay, so for the registration, so in UiTM, you allow for the horizontal credit transfer. So you may refer to your head postgraduate studies at your faculty. So they will help you. So this is the what we call the criteria. Okay, so in order for you to perform the credit transfer, so you must get the B or equivalence B. So the grade of the course must be B and above. And then student may apply the credit transfer, okay, to the which match to the courses listed list of courses in the study plan. So from the university or other institution of higher learning. And then application of credit transfer must be the course that you need to credit transfer must have 80% equivalent with the course in UiTM. So that's the conditions. And then student who fail or did not graduate or dismiss from the other university or other institution of higher learning or in UiTM, you're not allowed to perform the credit transfer. So you must graduate first, and then we can perform the credit transfer. If you dismiss or did not graduate or fail the subject, you're not allowed to be perform the credit transfer. So the application of the credit transfer only once throughout this duration of study, only once, and then must be performed in the first semester. Okay, and then credit transfer must be the form must be forwarded to the postgraduate office at the faculty, academic center or UiTM branch within 14 days. Okay, from the registration date, and then the maximum credit transfer not more than 30% of the total credit of the program. And then fees, so these are the fees. So every semester you need to pay the tuition fees. This is very important. So do not forget to pay the tuition fees. Otherwise, you will revoke as the student status. Okay, so the others fees is applicable to someone who repeat the course. You need to pay a fees, add and drop course. Okay, outside the academic calendar, and then you need to pay a fees, and then application to change a program, campus, modes of study, and then application of special leave, deferment, remarking. If you fail, then you need to perform the remarking, then you need to pay the fees, and then for those who are dismissed, then you need to pay the fees for continuation of studies, and then for those who have exceed the duration of study, and then you need to pay the fees for the application extension duration of study for the appeal application. And then in order to retain your student status, you must be able to perform the the course registration and and pay the tuition fees. So every semester you must perform the course registration and tuition fees. Okay, of the student course and tuition fees. Otherwise, you will revoke of the student status. Okay, so student status will revoke if they fail the student registration, and tuition fees. Okay, and then students who have been reboot, not allowed to attend the classes, and then not allowed to participate in university activities, not allowed to use any university facilities, not allowed to sit for examination, not allowed to obtain the examination result, and then not allowed to renew the visa for international student. So for the academic application, okay, so this is the special leave. Okay, all of you are allowed to apply the special leave for which own health related reason. So I mean you, your health. So only 2 times throughout the duration of study. And then deferment. Okay, deferment, if you have some valid reason, you need to defer your study, and then you can apply 2 times for the master and then 4 times for the PhD, and then change of the mode of study, and if you need to change part-time, full-time, and part-time again, and then you can allow twice throughout the duration of study. And then change of the program, you are allowed to change once only throughout the study. Okay, for the program structure, okay, so the coursework, of course, we have less than 50% research component, and then Miss Mok, we have about, must be more than 50%, so we have 3 ratio there. So first, we have 50% coursework, 50% research, and then 40% coursework, 60% research, and then 30% coursework, and 70 research. So you must refer to your study plan. So you may ask your postgraduate office at your faculty or academic centers. And then the research, of course, the research program we have 100% research component. So the program structures, okay, the type of courses in coursework and Miss Mode, we have the core course, we have the elective course, we have the audit course, we have the course with a grade A, B, C, and D, and then we have the course without grade, pass or fail. So these are the types. You may refer to the study.
Okay, for the assessment in coursework, we have the continuous assessment, and then we have the final assessment and final examinations. Okay, for the continuous assessment, so this may come from your assignments, your tests, written tests, or your projects, or your oral tests. So this you may refer to your class sessions. Okay, for the final assessment and examination, this is end of the semester, so you need to sit for the final assessment and examinations. Okay, so both we have the carry the weightage, so you may refer to your lecturer. Okay, for the project and research assessment, okay, for the project, okay, when we give you a project, and then the lecturer will do the research monitoring, okay, every 2 weeks or every week, so depend on the lecturer. And then we have the project, and of course, we conduct for the what we call the research evaluations. Okay, this is the end of the semester. And then for the project, report, dissertation, course factors, and thesis. So this is based on your writing. So based on how many chapters you need to write, and then you need to submit and then do the final examinations or the what we call the viva voce.
Okay. For the examination in coursework and Miss Mode, okay, this is the status dismissed we give to the student with the unsatisfactory performance. And D1 obtain CGPA less than 2.67. D3 obtain CGPA less than 3 with probation 3 and probation 2. And then D4 fail a course for the 3rd time. And then D5 have maximized the period of study. And then D6 pass all the courses. Okay, fulfill the requirement, but CGPA less than 3. And then D7 absent the assessment or registered course. And then DG suspended to the due to the disciplinary action. DS dismissed due to the disciplinary action. And then DS temporary suspended. And then for the course status, okay, that one for the dismissed status, this is course status. We have the ES does not fulfill the submitted requirement for the audit course, and then GA is failed, LU is passed, then PK credit transfer, PC credit exemption, and then TL incomplete, UD audit, XX you absent with the permission, and maybe you have some reason due to the, for example, the sport, so then you can apply the XX, or you have the MC, then you can apply the XX, and we will insert the XX status. If YY, you absent at the final assessment or final examination without permission, then we will give the YY. And then ZZ barred from the final assessment examinations, and FD disciplinary action. So for the YY and ZZ status, grades will be given 0.00. And then student with the YY, ZZ and FD are barred from the setting for the special examinations. Okay, for the examination for the research program, this is the exam status. We have the AM1, first reminder. We have AM2, second reminder. AM3, third reminder, only applicable for the doctoral program. And then APC, Excellent Research Award. And then CCARE, Special Leave, D dismissed, DG, suspended due to the disciplinary action. And then FD, student found guilty in the offence of the university disciplinary board. And then GS, temporary suspended. GT, revocation of the student status. DV, failed in the Viva, and or does not submit the thesis within the stipulated time. And then SM, in progress. T, reactivation of the student status. TG, deferment of the academic semester. TM, complete. And then X, reactivation of the student status after dismiss. D. And then this is the duration of study. Okay, for the coursework mismod, simple. You just refer to your study plan. Okay, you may, if you do not find any study plan, you can refer to the head of the postgraduate studies or coordinator of the postgraduate study at your faculty level. Okay, for the coursework or mismod, we have maybe full time we have about 2 to 4 semester, and then part time we have 2 to 8 semester. And then doctoral degree we have the about 8 to for the coursework 6 to 8 semesters. For the research, for the full time and part time is the same, 2 to 8 semester. The minimum is 2, the maximum is 8. And then for the doctoral degree, the minimum is 5th semester, and then the maximum is 14th semester. Okay, so the GOT, if you want to get the GOT for the coursework mismod, you just refer to your study plan. If you follow the study plan, then you can get the GOT. For the research, you must for GOT duration for the master is 2 years, except for the BE, Built Environment, Medic, and Dentistry. And for the PhD, 4 years, except for the environment, MD, and dentistry. Okay, so all the program 2 years for master, 4 years for PhD, except for the three faculty, 3 years for master and 5 years for PhD. Okay, you want more detail, you can refer to your head of postgraduate studies at your faculty. Okay, this is only applicable for the research program. Okay, student who are intend to convert from master degree to PhD degree, then this is the step that you must follow. Okay, first, you must apply the conversion for PhD 12 months for the full-time student, and then 24 months for the part-time student from the commencement of the student registration. So before you apply for the conversion, of course you must pass the defense research proposal first, and then you can apply the conversion. So must submit within the duration that's stated in the academic regulation. And then the requirement, so first, either you have has been accepted to present at least one seminar or conference recognized by faculty or UiTM, and then our research work has been submitted to at least one index publication or index journal as a main author within the study duration. And then second, the student research outcome and doctoral research proposal will be assessed orally, and you need to attend the oral assessment. We have the faculty will appoint about 2 expert assessors which same areas, which is topics, and then you must pass the examination. So once you pass the examination, and then the faculty will conduct the what we call the monitoring assessment within 1 year from the date of approval as the student. I mean, when you have converted as a PhD student, and then we will count. Before 1 year, you must have the monitoring assessment in order to determine whether you can continue as the student, as the PhD student, or you need to revoke to the master degree student. Okay, for the research progress, this is applicable for research program only. Okay, so every semester you must consult with the supervisors, and then you must submit the progress report. Okay, so how frequent you need to meet the supervisor, please discuss with your supervisor. Okay, so then at the end of the semester, you must refer to the academic calendar, you must submit the progress report via the UP track. If the student fail to submit the progress report, you will get the dismissed status, D10. Okay, supervisor will evaluate the student research program also in the UP track, okay, every semester, and then student will submit to the head of postgraduate studies via UP track. And then the head of postgraduate studies will present at the jacket for support, and then I need to approve by the JAF. And then all the approved exam results, okay, in the UP track will automatically send to the student information management system. Okay, student can access the progress result once the exam result announced by UiTM. Okay, so this is the new team for the research program. Okay, so we have we have start this PhD publication this semester. I mean last semester. So this is the second semester. So if you have interest in the to write in the PhD publication, okay, so you must refer to the guideline for doctoral degree by publication. So this guideline available in our website, IPSis website. Okay, please refer. So this is again, this is only applicable for the research program only. Then how to apply, what's the criteria. Okay, so in general, in order for you to proceed with the PhD by publication, you need at least 3 index journal, index by Scopus or WOS only. Okay, 3. This is the criteria, the minimum criteria. Okay, so you may read further in our guideline. Okay, so maybe we will. If you have any question, you may ask to head of postgraduate studies, or you can email us, and then we will give the explanation. Okay, so these are the postgraduate awards and recognition in UiTM. We have the GOT, graduate on time, and then we have the excellent research award. This is applicable for the research and mixed mode. And then we have the Anugerah Sarjana Simulang Tunku Chancellor, and this is the research and mixed mode program. And then this is Anugerah Kedoktoran. This the third one for the master, and the fourth one for the PhD. Okay, this is applicable for research and mixed mode. And then we have the Anugerah Cemerlang Pendidikan Alumni. This is applicable for the research. And then we have the MTDC Book Prize Award. This is applicable for the research. Okay, this one. Okay, so the for the coursework and mixed mode. So you have also the excellent master. Okay, so you have the APF. And then you have the ASC. Okay, so that one we automatically done by the system, but you need to fulfill all the requirement as stated. Okay, and then disciplinary action. Students are found guilty, okay, under the regulation of the educational institution. We penalize based on the decision of the university disciplinary board. Okay, students are committed with plagiarism in the research. We subject to the dasar plagiarism UiTM pelaksanaannya. Okay. So again, I just want to remind all of you, please refer to the academic calendar. So when the due date for the continuation of appeal study, due date for the research progress submission. So this is for the research program. So make sure this semester you must submit the research progress around December. Okay, and then you must fill up in the UP track, and then your supervisor must submit to the head of postgraduate studies via UP track before 9th of January. Okay, so you must submit early. Then allow for the ample time for the supervisor to verify all the progress report. So the deadline for the supervisor and student is 9th of January. And the due date for the thesis submission, this is later, not applicable for you. For the returning, okay, maybe next semester it's applicable for you. You must refer the Risofo, open screen. And then this semester you must refer to our IGS, research skill seminar, when is it, and then the physical seminar, when is it, and then you future book online. Okay, for the coursework and mixed mode, okay, just refer the course registration when, and then add drop courses, and then validation of registration course, and then appeal for the remarking, and then resufo, and then date of final assessment. Okay, so and then etc. lah. Okay, for the mixed mode, when you need to submit. Okay, this is later. Okay, so again, I would like to remind all of you, please pay the tuition fees by 21st of November. Otherwise, you will get the GT status. And you will have been revoked by the student status. Please perform the student tuition fees before 21st of November. If you have the problem to pay the tuition fees, and then you can apply the fee deferment application. Okay, so the fee deferment application, you may access to our link there. Okay, you just scan the QR code, and then the online open 30th of September until 2nd of November. Again, the result we give about 3rd of November. Okay, for the last date for the payment for the tuition fees who successful the e-deferment, that means you have applied, and then you need to pay the tuition fees before 9th of the January. And then date of verification for the student status, the final GT is about 16th of January. Okay, so for the all information that I mentioned before, you may refer to our website, just ipsis@uitm.edu.my, and then you can go to all the menus there. And then the important thing, you can find all the info in the IPSis Padlet. You go to the IPSis Padlet, and then all the information is stated there. And then you go the official form, then you can refer to the form and download menu. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Dr. Nizam. I believe that every detail of the information we have shared is highly meaningful and provides valuable insights for our prospective students. We hope that the information will be effectively applied by the students throughout their studies. Once again, I am pleased to inform you that if you have any questions or concerns regarding the briefing session, you may post your questions in the chat box. All right, up to this point, are you all feeling excited to begin your studies at UiTM? I am certain that each of you is already setting the intention to become excellent students. Are you still here with me? Okay, now let's move to the next part, which will be presented by technologist Dr. Nur Hidayah Hamzah. She is the head of academic development, resources, and student, who will explain briefly about academic development, resources, and students. I'll hand over to you, Dr. Hidayah.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good day to all of you. So my name is Technologist Dr. Nurhidayah Hamzah. So I will present Academic Development, Resources and Student Unit. Okay, so me as the Head of Graduate Studies and together with me as Senior Assistant Registrar, Madam Zuraini binti Muhammad Idris, and with the help from the Executive Officer, Madam Nurul Akmal binti Abdul Rahim, and as well as the Senior Clerk, Madam Husaimah binti Abdul Rahman. Okay, so for today's presentation, so I will highlight about these two things, which are training, and the one is the financial support, which mainly we provide from our unit. Okay, for training, we have Research Skills Seminar, RSS, and we have Enhancement Skills Seminar, ESS, and finally we have Innovation Entrepreneurship Exploration, or known as the TIE Square. Okay, so I will explain to you one by one. For Research Skills Seminar RSS is compulsory for active master and PhD by research student only. Okay, so basically we have two series, Series 4 and Series 5, but we have 3 different sessions. Okay, so for Series 4, it will be held on 27 October until 4 November, Tuesday, so roughly about 9 days. Okay, so the mode, which is online, it's conducted online, so you need to log in using student account, okay, under YouFuture. Okay, similar with Series 5, Session 1, it will be held on 29 December until 4 January, Sunday. It takes about 7 days, okay, and still conducted online via YouFuture. Okay, but Series 2, Series 5, Session 2 will be held face to face. So it takes 2 days. The exact date will be announced later, but it will happen on December 2025. So you need to register via Google Form, and all the announcement will be in IPSis website or message from the head of postgraduate study of your faculty. Okay, you need to come over to IPSis to have this seminar for Series 5, Session 2. Okay, next we have this poster has been, I believe that has been circulated, okay, for Series 4, 2025. Okay, so if you scan this QR code, it will link you to guideline to attend this seminar. So roughly, this is the guideline, okay, that you may find once you scan the QR code. Okay, so you may need to look at this, how to join. Okay, there's a video tutorial, so how to join through YouFuture. Okay, so if you're familiar with YouFuture, you just go to YouFuture and you can see the left side of the YouFuture, there's a setting button. So click the setting button and you may find the join course or group. Okay, just click join course and group. Okay, you need to type IRSS 1011A if you are from SNT, Science and Technology Cluster, or you need to type IRSS 1011B for Science, Social and Business Management Cluster. So if you're not so if you not know which one you belong to, okay, so that's if you scroll down this guideline, so you may find that there's a faculty and a cluster. So you will know which faculty that belong to SNT and which faculty is belong to the Science, Social and Business Management. Okay. So basically we have 8 modules in the research skills seminar. Okay. So there will be an assessment for each module except for module 7, and you need to pass mark 50%. Okay, so you may join the course first, but the materials will only available on the date. Okay, so next, so we have 4 seminar. Okay, next we have enhancement skills seminar, and it's open for all postgraduate students. And basically we have 4 different seminar that have been planned for this semester. Okay, we have thesis formatting, and this one is face-to-face and it's limited for 40 seats only. And we have a collective study for social science. Okay, this is online, and we have publication for science and technology as well as online. And we have finally sharing session by Dana Mobility recipients and also online. So please be alert. Everything will be announced through the IPSis website and also message from the head of postgraduate study. Okay, so next will be Innovation, Entrepreneurship, Exploration, Thai Square. So basically this one is organized by MASMED. Okay, so this I believe that this poster also have been circulated, okay, through WhatsApp or through the email. Okay, but this Thai Square is compulsory for active PhD by research student only. Okay, so if you scan this QR code, so you may find the available dates for this semester October. Okay, basically have 4 different dates. Okay, you may choose either one that fit to your time. Okay, next we have financial support. So we have 4 different financial support that provided by IPSis. So we have UiTM Postgraduate Teaching Assistant, UPTA. We have UiTM Endowment Scholarship, and we have a support fund. Another one is an others scholarship. Okay, from Yayasan Budiman, UiTM MK, MARA, and PTPTN. Okay, so this poster, okay, has been blast to the faculty. Okay, you still can apply for UPTA. It's 17 September until 7 October. You may just scan this QR code. So this is open for all full-time postgraduate students, and you will pay about 25 ringgit per hour, maximum 6 hours per week, and 11 to 14 weeks only. Okay. So next we have endowment scholarship. Okay, so unfortunately, this scholarship has been closed for this year, but don't worry, next year, inshallah, will be another opening for this UITM endowment scholarship. Okay, so but this open for all active full-time master and PhD by research student only. Okay, this is an online application. It's open every year, normally on semester October. So if you want to know details on this scholarship, how much the scholarship per semester, so you may visit the endowment unit, endowment.uitm.edu.my. Okay, so next, okay, we have a latest news from the Yayasan Budiman. So they will provide Derma Siswa. Okay, it will be open on October 2025. Okay, it's only open for all active master students semester 1 only. Okay, so and the chosen candidate will be called for interview. Okay, there will be the poster coming up. Will be sent to email or WhatsApp group. Okay, next we have support fund. Okay, so another support fund that we have here, we have conference support fund. Okay, which is a national and international. We have a journal support fund, but the journal need to be indexed, Scopus, Web of Sign, or My Site. And we have mobility fund or Dana Mobility. And finally, we have emergency and welfare fund. Okay, so all this fund, okay, you may download the form from the IPSis website, and you need to submit the application and send to pasp@uitm.edu.my. Okay, so we go for the eligibility for conference support fund and general support fund. Okay, for master student, okay, for conference, you can apply once, okay, either international or national. Okay, for general support fund, it's only a master science can apply for this general support fund. Okay, for PhD, for conference, you may apply 2 times. Okay, one national plus one international, or you can apply for 2 national conference. Okay, and for general support funds, you may apply once for all PhD and master student. Okay, so the criteria for conference and general support fund. So it's open for active student, full-time and part-time, master, PhD, all modes. Okay, but the conference must be indexed. Okay, must be the output from the conference is must publish the either proceeding publication, but must be indexed, or journal publication, index, or book in chapter. Okay, and for journal support fund, you need to publish or at least accepted in Scopus, Web of Sign, or MathSite. So consider as an index journal. Okay, so this you may find this poster from our website. Okay, so normally conference support fund, so will be covered up to 1,500 for local conference or national conference, and up to 2,000 maximum for overseas conference. Okay, and it's open to all active UITM postgraduate students, all modes. Okay, but you need to find the criteria, the conference criteria. So it must be index conference. Okay, so valid for full paper or poster presentation and presentation physically and visually. Alright, okay. Next will be the journal support fund. It's about 2,000 for a single articles, and also open to all active and UITM postgraduate student. Okay, so basically, okay, for this conference and general support fund, so I urge you to go to www.ipsis.uitm.edu.my. So in the upper part of the website, you may find form and download. Okay, click form and download. You may find under financial assistance form. Okay, you'll find manual conference support fund and general support fund. So I urge you to read through so you can understand clearly. See what's inside it, what's the requirement, what is needed to apply. Okay, so basically, okay, so briefly, I will explain to you, okay, how it works. Okay, how to apply this conference and general support fund. Okay, so I'll go for conference support fund first. Okay, so first, before the conference, so you need to download the conference support fund form. Okay, then fill up everything together with the supported document. So you need to email to us, okay, all the related documents and the form 1 month before the conference. Okay, then after that, we will issue the letter of approval, and then we will issue the letter of approval through email after the mesyuarat tabung amanah. So normally mesyuarat tabung amanah will be held at the end of the month. Okay, so that's why we need you to apply earlier as possible. So at least 1 month before the conference. Okay, so next, after you go to the conference, okay, and then you come back, you need to email another form, submit to us another form, which is conference journal report form. Okay, so because in this form you need the letter of approval that we send before. Okay, so if everything's clear, then the form will be processed within 14 days and you will get your money back. Okay, so for general support fund, okay, it's a bit different from conference because you need to submit this general support fund after the acceptance of your journal paper. Okay, once you email all this form together with all the related documents to us, and then we will check through, and then we will email you a letter of approval after after the mesyuarat tabung amanah. Okay, once clear, we have issued a letter of approval, then you need to submit again the journal report form. Okay, similar with this conference. Okay, and then the form will be processed within 14 days. Okay, so please bear in mind that the conference and this journal support funds is a pay and claim basis, meaning that you need to pay first and then you claim to us. Okay. So we have emergency and welfare fund. Okay, so we have three categories of fund here. So this is open for all postgraduate students. Okay, we have emergency such as accident and health. Okay, and number two, we have emergency if death. Okay, and then we have welfare, meaning that if you have a natural disaster such as flooding or you lost your belonging or property, so you may apply this fund. Okay, you just go to the IPSis website and you can see clearly this poster. Okay, next we have postgraduate mobility fund. So there's a categories of mobility. So number one is short-term mobility and number two is a long-term mobility. Okay, for short-term mobility, so duration is about 3 days to 1 month. Okay, so the activities cover research attachment, virtual mobility or summer camp. So you may apply short-term mobility. Okay, for long-term mobility is about 1 to 3 months and the activity is only for research attachment only. Okay, so how to apply? Again, you need to download all the form and then you send to us. Okay, so about the criteria requirement, you can just go to the IPSis website. Okay, so I put in table the summary of eligibility for training and support fund for full-time and for part-time, so you can see clearly. So if you need to screenshot, then you can screenshot so what is available for you. Okay, but if you look at here, so the red dot here is actually is not eligible to apply. Okay, so if you find there's a weird color tick here, okay, this is the orange color of tick is actually is for endowment for full-time master coursework student. Okay, you may apply if you are disabled student. Okay, it's only special for disabled student. You can apply endowment scholarship if you are coursework master full-time student. Okay, for this one for full-time, and we have for part-time, so not much that you are eligible to, especially for the scholarship. But it's okay. You have still have training and fund that we provide for you. Okay, so finally, you can contact us at pesp@uitm.edu.my. Okay, and that's all for us. Okay, thank you.
Thank you for your excellent presentation, Dr. Hidayah. Oh, it looks like there are quite a number of financial assistance schemes that students can apply for during their studies at UiTM. So, if any of you are having financial issues or struggling with funds, do give it a try and apply. Dear students, let us now focus on the sharing session by the UiTM Library, Perpustakaan Tun Abdul Razak, or known as PITA. I'm sure many of you would want to know the facilities and support system that can be provided by our library.
We have 5 libraries scattered in UiTM Shah Alam. For your information, Perpustakaan Tun Abdul Razak is the main library that cater holdings for nearby faculties such as Applied Science, Music, Islamic Center, Accounting, Mass Comm, Language Studies and Creative Arts. Followed by another 4 faculty libraries, that is Law Library, holdings for Faculty of Law, AEGBS, Mitrans and Institute of Business Excellence, IBE. Engineering Library that covers the 4 Faculty of Engineering, Chemical, Civil, Electrical and Mechanical. Science and Technology Library cater for Computer Science and Mathematics, Sports Science and Recreational, and Built and Environment Library that caters for College of Built Environment. Good day everyone. Here are some tips for you on how to use our digital library services offered by PITA. With just one click, you may access the library digital services anytime and anywhere by login through Permata. You need to log in by using your student ID and password is UiTM registered email. After you successfully log in, you may access to all the digital services offered by PITAR and also to 13 subscribed online databases for various subjects and faculties. Besides, we also provide the open access databases. As for now, we have more than 11 million collections of various resources such as articles, book chapters, reports, dissertation, and others. Next, we have the Local Content Hub. This portal contains the resources from the local author only, that is from the Malaysian author. It's either you may browse by faculty or through the niche collection for each campuses. Now, we move on to the UiTM Institutional Repository, or known as UiTM IR. It is the collections of UiTM intellectual properties such as theses, students' project, articles, research reports, and others solely from UiTM members. So, if you have completed your thesis, your research reports, and others, you may give us a copy so that we can upload 5 pages from your reports to be referred by others. And also, it is for the visibility of our university for the world ranking. Electronic Question Paper System, EQPS. EQPS is a collection of exam papers open to all UiTM students for various subjects and faculties with a total of more than 91,000 papers. EQPS did not include answer schemes for any of the provided papers. You can download or print exam papers based on the subject code, year, and session. Besides the physical books, we also provide students with the e-books that are portable and easy to read anywhere and anytime. As for now, we have more than 28,000 collections of e-books for various subjects and faculties. You may download the book cover to cover or else by chapters. Depends on how you manage to read the books needed. This is how the interface looks like. You may browse either by faculty or by using the search box. At the end of the page, we will suggest you the top usage ebook that have the most downloaded. As you can see, this is how it looks like if you choose to download by chapter. Per Mata Search, a user-friendly interface and search functionalities that enable users to look at specific items or explore broader subject areas. Users can retrieve detailed bibliographic records for each item, which typically include information such as the title, author, publication date, subject headings, and call number. Additionally, it often provides availability status indicating whether an item is currently on the shelf, on loan, or reserve. We have 39 libraries throughout Malaysia, and we have total of collection approximately 2 millions. So it is a must for you to use the Permata Search, your essential tool for easy access to our vast resources. By utilizing the advanced search feature, you can refine your search to access specific resources, leading to more focused and productive results. Take a look on the screen for more information. We would like to welcome all of you to our Information Literacy class. Explore 8 modules designed to support your academic success by helping you to complete assignments effectively. Each module you attend comes with a digital certificate. In this class, you will also learn how to manage references and citations by using Mendeley and EndNote, how to avoid plagiarism with proper research techniques, and enhance your academic writing skills. Join us and gain essential research skills today. Everyone, let's dig and dive to use our services and happy searching.
Thank you, Pita, for the sharing session. Now that we've had the privilege of hearing from our speaker, it is time for us to go through your questions and concerns. We understand that you may have some burning questions or insightful thoughts you'd like to share in the chat box. As time running out, you can proceed with your inquiries by dropping your questions in our live chat through the IPSis website, and we will assist you from there as well. As for the conclusion, I want to leave you with a few words of encouragement and motivation. Firstly, remember that you are capable of achieving great things. Each one of you has unique talents, strengths, and potential waiting to be unleashed. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth and never underestimate the power of hard work and determination. Remember to take care of yourselves both mentally and physically. Postgraduate life can be demanding, but it's essential to prioritize your well being. Make time of self care, stay connected with friends and family, and seek balance in all aspects of your life. Believe in yourself, stay focused on your goals, and never stop striving for excellence. Your future is bright, and we can't wait to see all that you will accomplish. Thank you once again for joining us today. Best of luck in this semester ahead and see you again soon. Bye.